We're going to look at the Hell Song by Sum 41. Starts with some really cool arpeggio based riffs. Should sound something like this. And then the fourth bar is going to change. We jump down to fret 2 and we have. But if you join the whole lot together, the first three bars and this last bar I just showed you, we get this. I'm going to take it through slowly so we can hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you jump back to the beginning. Now remember, it's meant to be fast. You're looking at. Okay, so part of the trick over here is to keep your palm really close to your bridge. There's your saddles. These little things over here called saddles. You're resting your palm just past the saddle so that your string has got a hint of dampening or muffling or muting. Those are the three terminologies, of which PM normally stands for palm muting. That's the most common one. Now, once you've learned this, I'm going to take you through it, and then we can go to the power chords, which are going to be quite fun as well. You see the fretboard a bit better now. We're starting at fret 4. You do have your PDF in front of you. And slow motion, 4, tiny gap, all the note rings, onto fret 7 with the pinky, so very important, first finger pinky, and then that 7 follows through immediately to a 4, 6 on the 5th string, so one more time with the 4, 6, and then after that your last note of the bar is a 7 again, so you bring the pinky back. So I'm going to count this in slow, and I want you to take through with me at something like this speed. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you look at the first, second and third bars, you should notice that the only real difference between those three bars are the opening notes. So the opening note of the second bar is going to be a 0. So you take your fingers off, play the string open, and everything else stays the same. So if you put your first and second bar together, I'm going to count this in, you can see and hear the difference. Starts on 4, second bar, starts on 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Then the third bar stays on the 7. So you're going to really get your pinky working. If you're not using the pinky, please change and make sure you get it working. Now the next part, the last bar, the 4th bar, you have to move down to fret number 2. I would suggest the first finger like this, jump across 2 strings, move the finger back like that, and then the pinky comes in for the last 4. So slow motion, your last one, and you've got your opening riff. So I'm going to take the whole way through now, slow motion. You've heard at the beginning of the video how it should be. Let's take it through slow first and make sure you can play along with. This is going to be your speed. Are you ready for that at that speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, and... And then you just repeat it. Now the second part of the song, or when they start singing, actually you're going to have a whole lot of cool power chords. Now maybe get a pen and paper out, or if you printed the sheet out, make a note of where to find these 4 power chords. G sharp, first finger, fret 4, 6th string. That note over here is G sharp, and the power chord includes the pinky going flat on fret 6 or your ring finger. So you can play your G power chord like this, get more of an overview, G sharp, sorry, or you can use your pinky like that, you can choose. Your next power chord, because I first want to know where to play the chords, the E5, 5 means power chord by the way, fret 7 on the 5th string, and again pinky or ring finger on fret 9, and it should sound like this. Okay, when you go to the B5, you take the E you've just played. Remember, you can use pinky or ring finger, not too fussy there. And you simply jump down to fret number 2. The same shape, just different position on your fretboard. And you'll notice that all the power chords, all the fifth power chords must look the same. There are other types of power chords like fourths and raised fifths, but we're not going to go there now. Your last chord, F sharp 5, simply jumps up a string. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the rhythm for this. So I'm going to focus on the strumming hand. And now we can see the palm with the strumming over here. And as we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you'll notice that the count of 2 and 4 are slightly louder. We call the louder strums accents. So the accent, the louder beat, the louder strum is on your second and fourth beats for the beginning. So slow motion, a lot of palm damping. Remember we spoke about the saddles at the beginning of the video. You can see again my palm is actually on the string. So 1 and 2. And you'll notice over there I actually sort of hopped up a bit there. See the little hopping movement? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So by hopping up there, I release the string and let my chord come a little bit louder. One more time. G sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Simple as that. Then you jump up, like we said, to the E5, fret number 7. Now you're strumming from the 5th string. Then you jump down to B, fret number 2. You can see the 2nd fret there a bit better. And then the transition from B to F sharp, up a string. Now the trick with the whole song is that they change the rhythm a little bit as well. But the first thing we want to do is get to play really fast. This is your target speed. We got that. Okay. Take it with me a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just really quick, clean movements with your fretting hand, and your strumming hand is basically like a motor. It doesn't stop, it just keeps going, no rest, no pause. Now listen to this. I'm going to play it again and listen carefully to the timing for the F sharp. Okay. You hear a bit of a difference in that last chord here. The accent there is going to be on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So one more time. Quite loud, quite loud. Okay, the loud obviously being the accent. And with the correct counting one more time. 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you can see quite nicely that hopping over there. And he does that on the F sharp the second time round. So the first time you go through from the G sharp to the E to the B to the F sharp, there's nothing special happening there. And the next time round he goes through G sharp, E, B, and that time on the F sharp he goes, and we got that together. So what I want to suggest now is you and I play it the whole way through. I'm going to go for full speed. So if you're not up to speed yet, work at it. It's a very nice stamina song, if you want to call it that. And let's give it a go. So the first time through, I'm not going to do the extra accents on the F sharp. The second time through, then I'm going to change the accents for the second F sharp chord. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time. Here we go. And again. And that basically in essence is most of the rhythm work for the whole song. So you got your pesos in the beginning, got your power chords, you got your accents. If you got any questions with the song, let me know. You got my WhatsApp details. Get to know the names of the notes as well. So please get to know this is G sharp, this is E. Just learn where to play them. Get to know the names. This is B, This is F sharp. It's going to help you a lot for learning songs later. Hope you had a good day. Hope you enjoyed the song, and chat to you soon. Thank you. Bye.